Hi everyone, this is Donna with Mindful Adventures. Thanks for stopping by and watching this video today. I am here at Hilton Head Health with David Chesworth, one of my trainers during the time I've been here. This is week 4 of a very amazing journey, and that's what I want to talk to you about. So for most of my, I'd say the last 30 years or so, I've been kind of like an ostrich with his head buried in the sand because I haven't looked at certain things as closely as I should have. And being here has been an amazing experience. I'd like to read a quote because this has to do with vulnerability, and I felt really vulnerable just before I got here. And this is by Brene Brown. Owning our story can be hard, but not nearly as difficult as spending our lives running from it. She then says that only when we are brave enough to explore the darkness will we discover the infinite power of our light. And that really speaks volumes to me. So just to give you a little bit of background for those of you that don't know, I had a surgery about 30 years ago, and it affected my gluteus medius. So I've always known that I had a weakness in that muscle. And not really sure what happened, but it appears that when they did the surgery that the sutures may have come out, so it never came back to 100%. So I was pretty much fine for a while. I could kayak, I could hike, I did 5Ks, I climbed a rock wall, I could do anything. About 6.5 years ago though, I got hurt, I broke a rib, I tore my labrum, and it must have affected my left leg a little bit more than I thought. So when I had this opportunity to come here and come for 4 weeks, I knew that I wanted to focus on my fitness. And David and John Lippett worked with me for the 4 weeks. And I'm just going to hand this over for David for a second so he could tell you about my first week, or what he thought of me my first week.
Well, when Donna first arrived, we saw that there was definitely an extra physical challenge that she faces. Not only that, mentally a challenge that comes along with that, and it was very apparent on day one just how difficult things seemed to be for her and how emotional things were for her, seeing all the things that she had to do. But when we took the time to work with her more closely, one-on-one, and focus on those challenges, and just seeing how strong she is emotionally to be able to overcome such barriers that I don't know that many other people would be able to overcome. It's very impressive, and as a result, she was able to do what needed to be done, focus on those areas, strengthening the gluteus medius, strengthening the muscles around the knee to support the hip, and as a result, her emotional and mental strength has just skyrocketed. She glows as she walks down the hallway. The way she walks down the hallway is it's unbelievable. She carries herself differently, stands taller, feels stronger, looks stronger. The way that she can lift her leg, doing side leg raises lying on her side, she can lift it, I would say, maybe 10 degrees higher than she could 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, I would say so. Maybe even more.
Maybe even more.
The one thing I didn't mention, though, early on is this journey actually started last year. I was looking for someone that had more experience in glutes. I just knew, I've known it's a glute issue. So I found this person, Brett Contreras. I think he calls himself the glute guy. And I reached out to him. I believe he was in New Zealand, and he actually got back to me. And he told me he knew of one person in the state of Michigan, and that he hoped that this person would be close. Well, sure enough, this person was about 30 minutes from me, and I'd like to give a shout out to Jim Kilbasso. So, Jim, you're going to have to look at this video. And I think you're going to be happy with working with me again when I get back. So I'm kind of in that mode of no excuses. If I make a time with you, I'm going to be there. But I do have to say that the program here at Hilton Head Health works. It's known as the weight loss resort, and I did lose a few pounds, which of course is important. However, what I got out of it more than that is more strength, and no one can ever take that away from me. I worked my butt off for 4 weeks, and I'm going home feeling pretty good about it. So David has so much to do with it. I wish I could take them home with me, but I can't. Is there anything else you could think of? I know you gave me things I need to do when I get home, and I know if I don't do them, this isn't going to continue.
You gotta use it or lose it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm getting it back.
You are.
I'm getting it back, and there's definitely potential.
Well, I just gotta say you're an inspiration to others out there, Donna.
Thank you.
Really, I mean,
appreciate that.
Yeah, nothing stops you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Thank you.
And it's a pleasure to work with
Thanks.
you. Yeah.
Thank you. So that's a wrap. Thanks for listening to this, and I hope that if you have something going on in your life that you'll just step back, look at it, and take some steps to do something about it, because you will get where you need to go. So thanks again for watching. Have a great day.